David Platt's part of the new generation who prove themselves capable of producing the goods when the pressure's on. Platt definitely one for the 90s. Waddle and Butcher did the disco. For Butcher, it's the last international dance. But Gary Lineker still has plenty to offer. His semi-final goal against the West Germans, superbly fashioned and finished. Penalties are practical but cruel. Failures from Stuart Pearce. And after that, Chris Waddle meant England once again bowed out to the world champions. But in defeat, England and Paul Gascoigne in particular touched the hearts of the nation. Gaz is getting unprecedented attention. He's crying all the way to the bank. Italia 90 offered a world stage. Paul Gascoigne started in the chorus and finished playing the lead. His individual skill, his love of the game, surprisingly his work rate and commitment enlivened England's matches. This is the face that's caught the public's imagination.
Good afternoon, Tottenham Hotspur. No, I'm afraid we're all sold out. It's standing only. Yeah, Paul Gascoigne will be playing.
Yeah, normally we sell a lot of season tickets at Spurs, but the late demand is something I've never known before in my time at the club. And indeed, last week we sold in excess of 300, which may not sound that many, but 300 tickets at this stage of the season is just amazing.
In the souvenir shop, the punters want Gazza with everything. T-shirts, hats, posters and mugs.
The way I look at it, Jim, is the fact that everything's like, you know, I can be so tied up in my head, and then as soon as I just put that pair of shorts on, my boots, my mind just gets away from it all. So the good thing is that when I actually come to play football, I can get away from everything, which is great.
But again, from your point of view, you're going to have to be a sort of a cross between Superman and George Best to produce what's expected of you this season.
Well, I wouldn't mind being Superman, and I wouldn't mind having George Best looks either. But yeah, I mean, people are going to be looking for me to produce things and all that. I mean, people say, what about the pressure, Jim? Hopefully, you know, touch wood, I can handle that pressure. You know, I had the pressure before, you know, will he get in the World Cup squad? And I've done it. Will he do well in the World Cup? And hopefully, you know, I didn't let myself down. And now it's like, will he turn that form into Tottenham's form? Well, you know, all I can do is just hope my best. The good thing I will do, Jim, is I'll give 100+%, you know. I'll make it stick. I will get stick. You know what I mean? I'll play the West Ham and all this, and don't cry for me, Paul Gascoigne. And you only cry in a minute. There's no problem, because you know, the good thing is I'm afraid to cry, and like, I mean, everyone has emotional feelings, and you know, if I need to express them, then I will do so, like I did.
And as we start a new season, I think the one thing that everybody wants from you is to keep the old smile on your face.
Yeah, my smile. As long as I don't get booed for it, I don't mind. No, I will always smile. There's no one will stop me from smiling. I mean, I may not have the best of smiles, Jim, but I will always smile, and I'll always be happy, and I definitely won't let anybody change me.
Well,